Hey, what's up, everybody? Metal Biker Dude coming at you here. So it's been a rough week here, guys, but I'm kind of making some progress for sure. And, you know, it's been a struggle with not being able to do this. So it's really kind of sucked. And I know this is the first song that I've done this weekend, and I'm not going to be able to do much this weekend. I had to catch up on some PayPals, and but I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Denamibs, I don't know. I'm sure he'll comment over at Patreon, and he wanted me to check out Opeth Harlequin Forest. But I just want to give you guys heads up, really, really light in the metal category this week. And I'm terribly sorry, guys. I really am doing the best I can. With that said, I promise you, I will make this up. So I have a plan on something I'm going to be doing here next weekend or the following weekend, one of the two. And I think it'll make everybody happy. So... And I know you guys are always so patient, but I just wanted to let you know that it has not gone forgotten. So, and that I am sorry I haven't getting much more up for you guys this weekend, but I appreciate all the support for all the new patrons, and it means a lot to me. Opeth, Harlequin Forest. It's a lyric video. Looks like a homemade video. Pretty cool though. Actually very cool. I forgot to mention, I'm sorry, I got so caught up in the other stuff. I've never heard an Opeth song in my life, so this will be interesting. I've heard of them, but I've never listened to a single song from them. So. Okay, so first thoughts are this. To be honest with you, I fully expected this to be a screamo band, and I don't know why, but that's how I had it in my head. Fair or unfair, that is what I preconceived in my head. So, very cool diminished chords and stuff, and it's got a really kind of a dark sound to it, which is cool. I like that. I'm gonna save everything till the end and exactly how I feel about it, but those are the things that have stuck out to me, and the production's really good too. I'm not really sure what he's talking about, to be honest with you, lyrically. Oh, here we go.
You are the laughing stock of the apples in my hand. Confession stuck in your mouth like a demon's breath.
So, I don't understand what the lyrics are all over the place. It seems to be kind of not very poignant. But that's fine. That doesn't bother me. The screamo stuff, you guys know I'm not much of a fan of. But they are mixing it up in there too, so that's fine.
Nocturnally helpless, weak in the light, depending on a prayer, pacing deserted roads to find a seed of hope.
There was that diminished thing. That was cool. What the fuck he's talking about, man?
Roots are sunken, leaving from my source. Tired bound, reaching for the light.
Was that the singer? You know, I got to tell you, I like solos like this once in a while that allow the music to breathe. Yeah, we know you can play 16th notes at 140 beats a minute. Fantastic, congratulations. It has no feel, you know, and I'm all about the way it feels and the emotion that you put into it, and so that's cool about this. It was interesting. There was the drums there were not perfect, and I absolutely love that. There's a little piece back there just about 20-30 seconds ago. That's dope there, man. That's pretty badass there. All right, so I have a lot to say, actually. I do appreciate the fact that that they, and it's nothing that was major. I mean, just some slight rim shot things that were happening there when he was doing a little drum roll there, and it was actually really cool that they left that in there. I can't tell you. I've produced a few bands and heavy metal bands, and I can tell you, everybody that I know would want to go back in there and fix those parts to the point to where it's perfect. You know, there's this old story lingers out there about Lars Ulrich, the drummer of Metallica, and how many hours he would spend just going over something until it was absolutely perfect. And it's unnecessary. It's so unnecessary. And you lose the feel. You lose the rawness. So I really liked that about this. And even the guitars, they weren't perfect. And I love that. I know it sounds like a backhanded compliment, but it's truly not. That's why I love bands like Corrosion of Conformity and Crowbar and Clutch and Down and all these guys, because they don't care. They don't give a shit. They're there to put out a song, not to, make it this piece that will live on in infamy, which most of these songs don't live on in infamy. So what's the point, right? Now, I have to address the lyrics, man. Listen, I know there's a market for that lyrical style. Okay. Kurt Cobain was notorious for doing lyrics like that were just all over the place. And even though he had a meaning in mind behind everything that he said, and I'm sure that's the case here, I'm sure that there's a story behind the lyrics that he wrote for this. I'm sure there is. But it's meaningless to me because I don't know what the hell he's talking about. It's not one of those ones where you can make it yours and they make it theirs and she makes it hers and he makes it his. And it's not even like that at all. It was just absolutely all over the place. And I'm into lyrics, man. Lyrics mean a lot to me. So I wasn't a fan of that. I wasn't a fan of the Screamo, although it wasn't anything that I couldn't tolerate, and because of the tone of it and everything, but also it's not that I couldn't tolerate it because it wasn't the entire song. I loved the fact that there were parts in there where they were really just letting the music breathe. And I'm not talking about just the solo parts. There were lots of parts in there where they were just letting it breathe, man. And there is something beautiful in space. You don't have to fill every single 16th note, 8th note, even quarter note sometimes. It just let it breathe a little, man, and let the song ride on its own, So I did like that about it. I got to say, I'm not going to ding it. However, I would be open to listening to another song from them. You can never make a judgment from one song. And I know it's a bigger band. It's a pretty decent sized band as far as their body of work. So I'm sure there's probably something in it for me too. But this one here was not for me. And it's not that I hated it at all, because I didn't hate it. I just didn't love it. So big difference there. But anyway, I'm going to refer to you as D going forward because I'm not trying to pronounce that name anymore. Metal Pecker Dude, peace.